Peace and blessings, beautiful people. We have yet another episode of Medicinal Herb Mondays. Well, I choose one herb. Well, I choose one herb from my apothecary and give you its history, its medicinal properties, and pretty much everything that you need to know about it. My name is Reginald Lewis, and I am the owner of Key to Natural Health, where we have the keys to natural healing. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about hawthorn. We have hawthorn berries and we have hawthorn leaf. Hawthorn is a large thorny shrub or tree that is native to the northern hemisphere regions like North America, North Africa, Asia, and Europe. In Celtic folklore, hawthorn was associated with fairies. And it was said that if you harm the hawthorn tree, then it'll bring about bad luck and misfortune. Moving forward, civilization started using the hawthorn tree in their hedgerows to bring about good luck and fortune. And also protection. It's tea time, people. Let's dive into these medicinal properties. But before we do that, make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification, hit that bell so that you can continue to get these Medicinal Herb Mondays right to you so that you continue to learn about these different herbs that we have here. It has a nice, smooth, kind of almost like an apple sweet taste to it. As you can see, it has that amber color. I actually really love that. And it comes from the redness of those berries. Benefit number one of hawthorn is that it helps with atherosclerosis. Woo, that's a bit of a tongue twister. Say that 5 times. Atherosclerosis, atherosclerosis, atherosclerosis. So atherosclerosis is pretty much the buildup of plaque in your arteries and blood vessels. To a certain degree, we all have plaque in our arteries, and we begin to build that plaque in our teenage years. And depending on our diet and our lifestyle, it begins to build more and more plaque. The healthier lifestyle you have, the less plaque you have in our arteries. And that plaque ultimately could lead to heart attacks and strokes, which pretty much will block that blood flow or that oxygen to our brains, which would be a stroke, or to our heart, which would lead to a heart attack. Hawthorn benefits in this area because it goes in and helps to actually stabilize and regulate the plaque buildup in our arteries, creating better blood flow, which will ultimately help in that cardiovascular area. Now, speaking on those blood vessels and those arteries, it brings about benefit number 2 of hawthorn, and that it helps women in menopause with the side effects of menopause. When women go into menopause, their levels of estrogen decrease. Therefore, it could bring about damage to blood vessels. A quick fact, before women go into menopause, men actually have a higher risk of going into heart disease or heart-related conditions. When women do go into menopause, that number kind of even out because of the damage that the drop of estrogen could cause to the blood vessels. Have no fear though. Hawthorn has the ability to go in and strengthen and tone those blood vessels, which would lead to the decrease of that damage, therefore bringing about better blood flow within those blood vessels and those arteries. Benefit number 3 of hawthorn. It's heart health. Hawthorn. Don't mind me. On the benefit number 3 of hawthorn is that it helps to prevent congestive heart failure. Now, this is a more severe heart condition or a cardiovascular condition in which the heart is not able to keep up with the demand of the body. Pretty much it's not able to pump that blood to these certain areas of the body. The heart is working too hard to keep up with the body, and therefore you can ultimately lead to congestive heart failure. Now, this more so happens over years of heart damage, and more so would happen more so after a severe condition like a heart attack, and it weakens your heart a little bit. Now, we know that the heart is a muscle, and hawthorn actually goes in and helps to strengthen that muscle, therefore giving it the opportunity to pump that blood and keep up with that workload of the body. It also helps to improve the symptoms of heart disease like ankle swelling, shortness of breath, and poor exercise tolerance. Studies have reported that you can see improvement of those symptoms within 4 to 6 months of consuming Hawthorn tea or extract or capsules. Now on to the fourth benefit of Hawthorn, and it's pretty obvious, but you unclog those arteries, you're going to bring about the reduction in blood pressure. Now Hawthorn has the ability to go in and increase the nitric oxide in the body. Nitric oxide dilates the blood vessels, which increases that blood flow. Better blood flow, better heart health, better blood flow, lower blood pressure. It also has the ability to go in and reduce cortisol levels. Cortisol is our stress hormone that keeps us in that fight or flight. You bring about that stress, you bring that stress down, it's going to bring that blood pressure down. It only makes sense, people. Let's go. Studies have shown that using Hawthorn for about 2 months, you will start to see the reduction in blood pressure. And it's actually safe. It's one of those herbs that's safe to use with your blood pressure medicine. Which brings me to the side effects of Hawthorn. Hawthorn ultimately is a very safe herb. Like I say, you can take it with your blood pressure medicine, but if you already have low blood pressure, you may want to stray away from Hawthorn. If you have a low heart rate, then you want to stray away from Hawthorn also, because it can also help with that palpitations, like that irregular heartbeat. So it'll help to regulate that heartbeat also. If you have a low heart rate, you may want to stray away from Hawthorn. Outside of that, Hawthorn is safe. You can take it and it's very beneficial. So if you want to increase your heart health and have better heart function and have your body to work longer and stronger, be sure to get you a little cup of Hawthorn daily and you will be just fine. Thank you for tuning in to Medicinal Herb Mondays. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can continue to get this beneficial information about different herbs and their properties. Let's heal together, people.